Ow. How's it going, guys? It's 4Dads here, and yes, that mic pop was me actually switching it on. A bit of flying again tonight. I know I've been doing a lot of it recently, but we've been just getting used to it. I really should change the name a little bit. Might still do that. There we go. Yeah, I'm wearing pajamas because it's bloody cold and it's night time, so. Oh, where are we at? Yeah, we're just loading in now. Unfortunately, FSX chucked a bit of a skits earlier. Took an absolute age to load up the aircraft. So tonight's route, we're going Brisbane down to Sydney. And yeah, so I've already made up all our flight plans and stuff. So it's just going to be a quick hour and a half, 2 hour flight. Patience, patience, my dear people. We might get some music on while we wait. How about that? My phone is going absolutely berserk. God. Alright, we're on the weather. Hopefully our route works properly tonight. I don't want any up in the air and hard banks. Alright, we're nearly there. And here we go, watch the FPS tank. And before we do anything else, let's load up our panel state. So we can shut the engines down. There we go, we're on APU power. So yes, as per usual, we're in our 737 NGX. Got the jetway attached. Yeah, we're going down to Sydney tonight. See if the jetway gets it properly. I doubt it, because if you can look, we're actually a little bit far forward. That's just our normal spawn. Hopefully our textures play nice tonight. Okay. Right. Alright, let's have a look here. First of all, let's make sure that we're going to get our jetway. Yep. So the jetway did attach properly. Right. FS actions. Yep, so we're good there. Whoop. Wish I could remember how to... Oh, there we go. I do remember how to do it. How about that? Okay. Let's get in the FMC. Our AIRAC is out of date, unfortunately. Where are we? I'm going to have to find out how to update. Alright, pausing it. We are at Brisbane. I don't even know what gate we're at. That's alright. We'll just take the standard mark. Right, we're Brisbane to Sydney. Brisbane to Sydney in our... What the? Invalid entry? YBB and YSSY? That's what our route was, wasn't it? Just give me a second here. Oh, did it not give me the right file? Duh. Give me a second. File location, grab that. It gave me the plan file, not the route. Okay. Let's try that again. Right. And we're going out of runway 01 here at Brisbane. Exact that in. Okay, where are we leaving from? Right, so our weight, we're 75.9, as per normal. Actually, while we're doing this, whoops. We're Qantas. The truck is on its way. Spawning them all in. That's alright. Once he's done, we'll cost index 45 as per normal. We'll be cruising at 34,000 as per normal as well. No D rate on our takeoff. Flaps 15. $75.9, yep. Climb 91.9. No step climbs. Arrival, we're arriving into 3-4 left. And we're coming in via the Bori 6 star. And we want the glide slope on. Okay. So look at our legs here. Fuel truck in position. Please use the refueling system of your aircraft to refuel. There we go. Take full tanks. Okay, so let's jump out there. Check our flight plan. Gonna fairly wound out actually to check this. So coming out, turning. Top of climb. So top of climb and top of descent are only 80-ish apart. And yeah. It's open. So let's have a look at our approach. Obvious, sorry. And then we're, oh. So we've got a vector there by the looks of it. Ovals. Dudok, Nasho. That's strange. Let's crank that up a touch. No, we don't want to be doing that. How do we cancel on exec? Ah, like that. The aircraft should vector anyway. And then we drop back down. Okay, let's get our numbers punched in up here. And altitude. Right, now. Make sure our packs are switched off. Let's get out some panel lighting on. If I can remember where to do it. Panel lights, panel lights. There we go. Alright. So I'll jump outside. Watch them load the bags with the non-existent baggage tractors. Boarding complete. Cool. Damn it, it's empty. Get them backed away. Alright. Where am I? There we go. So 4-knot headwind. This gate has a default jetway, so do that one. Yeah. Don't need to know that one. Alrighty, let's close up. Remove our chocks. Fuel pumps on, so they're ready to go. Alright, ready for pushback. Now let's have a quick look. We are going to want to push straight back by the looks of it. Just waiting on the jetway. Because we're right up against the terminal here. Just waiting on GSX by the looks of it. Should have departure clearance straight away. What's going on here? Boarding complete. What the hell is going on? Ugh. Might have a bit of a wig out from GSX here. Just push back slightly and try again. I should be able to see movement from that guy, but I can't. Okay, let's use the inbuilt one then. Push back.
Ground cockpit. Hi, Captain. We're all set to go up here. We've been cleared to push and start at your discretion. Pardon the minute, ready for push. Power and air are clear, doors closed. We are ready for pushback. Start the brake, please. Okay, parking brake is off. Clear to push.
No, that's right, we don't have to arm the doors in this one. Alright, let's get our auto throttle on. Master arm. The flight directors. We'll get our VNAV on initially. I don't like doing it this way. I prefer using GSX, but... And... Good job, FSX. Crunch.
Push is complete. Set parking brake, please. Alright, brakes are set and pressure's normal.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Tow bar is off. Pin is out. Watch the pin on the right.
Let's...
Alright, guys. Thanks. You're cleared to disconnect. We will be watching for the pin and the release from guidance on the right side of the airplane, and we'll see you guys next time through. Roger that. Have a good flight.
Let's start firing our engines. Engine temp. Good start. I'd love it if you'd be able to see out the window. Good start, engine 1. Need some rotation in engine 2. Hand over our power to Gen 1. Okay, let's get out. Okay. Everything's indicating normal. Switch our packs on. And back to normal. Alrighty. Let's get out of here. Now, runway 01. Out onto the taxiway and all the way down. Okay. Yep, so I'm hanging a right at the main taxiway. I think we're on the grass. Oh, maybe not so. As a ghost CRJ passed right in front of us. We'll go down Bravo to the end here and then go around the corner. Let's get the turn off lights on. Strobes on. Just leaves us with the landing lights to switch on before we enter the runway. So in real life, this is actually a real life flight. It's the last Qantas flight of the day from Brisbane down to Sydney, but it's not actually a 737 flight, it's a 767, but we don't have a 767 in our fleet, so we're doing it with the 73. Slight elevation issues with the lights there. Okay. Alrighty. Quickly check. Flaps are at 15. Everything's set. Right. Toga toga. And to me it looks like FSX is playing up and not taking aircraft off on the correct runway. That looks like an aircraft down the other end. Yep. And rotate. Positive rate, gearing up. Come on. Come on, give me... Alright, let's follow the flight director for a little bit. Oh, because the flaps aren't up. All good. Alright, let's fly our flight director for a touch. Going the wrong way. Like an idiot. I really do need to fix up that keybind. Oh. There we go. So I've got VNAV on now. We've just got to get our autopilot in. Once we've got our flaps up. Beautiful sight. Brisbane at night. There we go. The autopilot's captured now. Bit of bumping around for the passengers, unfortunately, but didn't really want to. Wheel lights can go off. Chuck that into the off position. Bring in the aircraft detail, please. Be nice if FSX didn't have this lagging when it's trying to load scenery and aircraft detail at once. Just got to give it a chance. Rightio. Through 10,000 now. Switch our landing lights off. Our logo can come off now. Wing lights can come off. We just need our nav on. Story bridge down there. Sorry, story bridge down there. Gabba and city centre. What were we meant to be at by the time we reached Hugo? 214. Yeah, it'll still do it. Alrighty. Now we get the usual point of just letting the autopilot handle it. Thank you, Sprocket. It keeps me reasonably warm. Yeah, I didn't feel like it when I loaded it in. The reflexes weren't there. Why? I'll turn down there. What are we flying over? Oh, come on. Not one that has a... $11.54 Zulu in, so another hour apparently. Come on, tail. Load in. There we go. Let's see here. Identify details. Excuse me. Yeah, a bit of turbulence. Aircraft's kicking around. Make sure I actually load in the accurate weather. There we go. Even though the weather was accurate. Yeah, might get them seated actually. So I'm looking at the it's struggling to keep altitude. Yeah, get them seated. Do the Christmas tree. Alright, I'm quickly gonna go grab a cup of tea or something. Something to drink. I'll be back in a second. went to get a drink. See where we're at in relation to everything. Should be at top of climb now. Yep. So top of descent, 150 nautical miles. Where we start dropping down to 4,000. We're coming in on 16. So okay, this over to 16 for our runway heading. Alright. Nice clear night out actually. For once. Most nights we're flying down here and it's crap weather like. Oh, punch the microphone. I really need to get a shock mount for this thing. Although we do get a bit of frame lag. On the external cam. Can't see us up there in the night. That's an awesome view. For some reason it's always less good for FPS than it is for... What did I have for dinner? I had more chicken. Or my last bit of chicken. Look like Pud, Marcus? Who's Pud? Brett saying thank you for the host. Welcome. And I've been flight simming for a little while, Brett Sanders. Just never seem to have synced up with you. Go on YouTube with 50 million. You mean PewDiePie? We're 20 nautical miles out of Armidale. Yeah, he was mostly YouTube, Marcus. I wish I had PewDiePie's channel. The amount of money he makes off that. Looks bad. No, that's just the terrain. That's the weather. Weather's next to nothing at the moment. Being flying down the east coast and along the Great Dividing Range, I thought may as well have the terrain on. And the red on the... Nah. That's part of the that's part of the glide slope indication. And we're quite high up, so our speed is actually quite low for us. All's normal at the moment. Although, why the 737 has got this cage as part of its attitude indication. Yeah, my pitot heat's on, mate. Up there. Yeah, I'm more used to the 747, but I'm slowly learning the 73. Go figure. I went plane shopping and bought the 747 before I bought the 73. Yeah. No, that's not the... I don't know why it always does that there. It's not actually a failure. I have no issues flying it with those lights on. That's the thing. And yeah, it is the PMDG. I only fly... Well, on stream I only fly the... yeah, I'll bring up the overhead as a view. Yeah, I only fly the PMDG 73 and 747, and I've got the Vatavia C17. You noticing something I'm missing, Brett, or? Hydraulics, nope. Hydraulic panel. I can never remember where the hydraulic panel is on this thing. Oh, that's right, it's part of the screen. No, not descending yet. Got another 10 minutes to top of descent. Hydraulics on MFD, yep. That's one. God damn. MFD. That's the engine. Hydraulic. That's weird. Back to normal. So flight mode. I'll just follow the checklist. Off position. Oh. There we go. Pressure. Yeah. What would cause the quantity difference? 79 and 100%. That's strange. Ah. Well, this one is one of the older 737s, so... What do we got? 6 minutes to... 7 minutes to top of descent. And the usual lag from FSX. Come on, give me my tail and cowlings, please. It should allow you to post the link. Brett, I don't have MooBot active tonight. Whoops. I just clicked on the wrong thing. Give me a second, let me get back to my chat. And I've probably lost that link now. Yep, can you post it again, please, Brett? Thank you. Just keeps wigging out. What's going on? Come on, Twitch, stop playing up. Twitch API is playing up for me. Cheers, Sprocket. One advantage to having my moderator in the chat. Let's have a look. Should be on it. I'll have a bit of a... I'll have a good read of that forum. Cheers for that, Brett, but yeah, it seems to be an issue across the board with PMDG by my quick read of that. And quite a lot of us are seeing it with the maybe something to do with the panel state, actually, because I've noticed when I do panel state long, I don't have that issue, but when I'm doing panel state short for a quick launch, it does it. Yeah, I'll have to do some investigation, but... where are we? Nearly at top descent. That's set. That's set. Yeah, I would do cold and dark if I had another hour for to do the stream. I'm basically simulating that when they're actually doing the short haul flights around Australia, they tend to come in, shut down, and stay on APU and sometimes ground power. They never actually go full cold and dark until the end of the day. Let's start dialing our yeah, exactly. Sprocket like Adelaide to Sydney, they actually don't even take ground power. They just sit there on the APU the entire time, and on the ground for about an hour and a half on the APU. Should start throttling back quite soon. Yeah. I wish the same could be said for military aircraft. I'll be home in a month, Sprocket. Jeez. Alrighty. Yep. Alrighty, let's start setting up. What are we landing on? So 3-4. well as being my moderator, Brett Sproggett's my wife, so go auto brake 1 actually. Yeah, we try to. Alrighty. She used to do that until I have to hit the speed intervening and slow us down. Wants us at 240 for the whole descent. Okay. Yeah, well. Jeez, Probert. I'm just trying to work out where on the stream I'm going to put, or where I could. Because I've been given word of a stream team called Stack Up. They're a group of defense civilians and not people affiliated that they all stream on Twitch, and they're actually a charity. I was talking to a couple of them today, and it's like, I'm just wondering whether or not I should apply and join them. The seatbelt signs are still on, aren't they? Yes, they are. Or at least chime the attendants. I'll need the... Yeah, that's what I thought as well. At the end of the day, like, I'll be... I'm going to start working towards that affiliate program first, and then see how I go from there. $9,000 or below in... Yeah, three viewers average. What is it? Now you're making me remember. It's 7 unique days as well, or something like that. I don't know what they actually mean by that. 500 total minutes, 7 unique broadcast days with yeah, I can adjust the brightness on the displays, but on my LED monitor that I use, they're actually quite they're very clear to me. 500 minutes over 7 days. So, well, your standard flight sim streams, what, 120? For a short one. So easy. If you're doing 3-4 flight sim streams or any simulator. Yeah, any simulator. If you can, like, even farm sim. A standard streaming farm sim is 3 or 4 hours. So 500 minutes is easy. It's just getting the concurrent viewers most of the time. Because Australians don't seem to know much. Don't seem to know of Twitch very much. I don't know why. They all seem to know of YouTube gaming, but we'll get them here yet. That's right. The bots count as viewers, don't they? So it'd literally be 2 bots and Sprocket watching as a moderator. I wonder if that's how a few of the guys that have gotten affiliate already have gone about it. Because I noticed quite a few that, yeah, as well as the throttling. I mean, even NBN, that's throttled, which is like, what the hell? Like, I'm on cable 3, and part of my package was to be unthrottled. Didn't make me well, I'm not East Coast, I'm Central Australia, but yeah. Yeah, there's a few of us, but there actually seems to be more Kiwis than Aussies. You'd be surprised. There's quite a lot of Kiwis on that create, like, is it iFlight or something like that? It's a flight sim on iPad. Seems to be a lot of them a lot of Kiwis creating content on YouTube for that too. I mean, eventually, yeah, I'll go across to X-Plane or P3D or P4D when they release that. When they go to 64-bit. I'd love to have I'd love to be able to use my whole CPU for, yeah, and part of the free trials, actually, you actually do get the 747, don't you? You get a jet. I can't remember what one it is. and they're starting to. I'm noticing a lot that the modders are starting to get a really good hang of the X-Plane 11 architecture, and they're making some really good stuff, like scenery and stuff like that. I know there is one for X-Plane where it uses Google satellites. Every time I've sat and watched an X-Plane stream, it's like the difference in scenery is chalk and cheese. But then you don't get the variety of aircraft or level of detail just yet. Very soon they'll probably will get quite a lot of the detail. That was part of the reason why I decided to go with FSX, and I do have P3D, but I don't stream it because it's too heavy on my rig. Plus, FSX is the only one I can get yeah, not what, about 20% of my flights are done in C-17 Globemaster, Australian Air Force one, so the only sim that you can actually get that in at the moment is FSX. I've already spoken to the company, they're working on getting it ready for descent path unachievable. Yeah, we're gonna have to give it some V-speed. Get the landing lights on, even though we're still quite high. Logo lights, swing lights, well. Get ourselves set up for a landing. Yeah, it hasn't prompted me to what the drag's required, but I'm also looking at the speed, and we're going to try and pull it back a bit actually. Or at least arrest it. Just got to try and get down below 9,000. Yeah, I have. I've got it up now. Barrow, that's level with Beresfield, so somewhere over that way is Williamtown. Oh, no, that's Central Coast. Jeez. I'm not going to quite hit our mark there. Might have to do a... oh, yep. Alright. Well, I just gotten warm enough though. Let's shut our NEIs off. Oh, it's alright, dude. May have to do a bit of a hold. See how we go. Come on. Yeah, we're about 3,000 feet high. Yeah. The 737 is definitely a popular aircraft for simming. 747 as well, but I've noticed that's mostly in P3D. There's not a lot of FSX guys. Ooh, punch the microphone. It's starting to catch up now. Keep it in V speed actually. Get down to 6,000. Drag required, yeah. Because it wants to decelerate. Oh, we'll let it get the nose up. Pull the speed back. Yeah, we managed to catch up to our descent path. Whoa, big lag there from the sim. Punch these up. Been missizing that. It's a very busy approach. Oh. There we go. Take the speed brake out now, actually. So next one is 188. Oh, I'll check that after we've finished the landing. Formulating about 165. So I'm back on path now, thankfully. So we can zero that out. We'll actually take it down to 1,000. Right, where are we? Straight into some cloud. So go out to Dodok, then Harshu. It's pretty steep descent from Sausage down to yeah, I do fly on VATSIM, Brett. Not often, especially not when I'm streaming. But quite often I'll fly alongside SimFest UK during their events. So I'm usually on VATSIM then. Usually flying a 747. Start getting some flapping. Gear down. Oh, it's Nasho. I thought it was Tasho or something like that. Right, so on our approach. Let's start our turn in. So I'm going to be about 3,000 as we come in past Sausage. Engage all nav to get us on.
Radio altimeter.
Just let LNAV. Just waiting for the glide path to come alive. Yep. Yeah, TCAS is on. It's on TARE. So that does nothing. Oh. And about 15-20 minutes, rocket. So gears down. Dial our flaps. Oh boy. Flight director wants quite a steep little descent. Speed brakes up, yeah. Probably going to be right at the runway here. Definitely looks like it. And fast too. This is going to be interesting. There goes the scenery. Oh no. Tiger it. That was not a stable approach. Especially when my pinky decides to slip and catch the what are you whinging about? Wrong way with the flaps. Yes, yes, I know. Helps if I re-engage the autopilot. Go on our reciprocal. Ay, ay, ay. Did not get stable. It's piss off. Alright. A little bit of a go round. And try again. That'll be enough. Dial up to 3, 4 for our heading. And try again. Flaps are a bit far. Okay, so we're doing a visual approach this time. Ah, end of route. Okay, that's fine. Quickly shove that down. There we go. I think the sim's just frozen on me. Yep. The sim has completely frozen. Damn. Well, rip. That sucks. Bummer. It happens though. That's the nature of flying a 32-bit sim. Oh well. Well, that was a good flight. We got to Sydney. We just didn't land it. Oh well, next time. But for now, it's been an enjoyable night. I'll see you all Friday now, I think. Depends. We'll see how I go on. I travel throughout the week. Be sure to check out the YouTube. There will be some videos going up this week. I've got some edited, so they're ready to go. And yeah. Anyways, guys, I'll see you all next time. But for now, peace.